Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today we're going to be doing a full day of eating. Of course, Paige, she will be accompanying me. So I want to go into my vitamins that I take for the day, along with making sure I consume or I take in lime water first thing in the morning to help to clean out my system and to help to detoxify all the impurities. So the lime water helps to jumpstart my digestive system. One reason why I take in room temperature water with lime first thing in the morning, I like to just use fresh squeezed lime juice instead of the bottled stuff. I don't like the taste of the bottled stuff, so fresh squeezed lime juice tastes better to me. The vitamins that I'm taking, you're gonna see I have my multivitamin, which is the red pill, and I have my omega-3s. I definitely make sure that I get omega-3s that as far as the milligram, the DHA and the EPA match what's on the front. So the brand that I like to use definitely has that. So the omega-3s I take in as a supplement if I'm not consuming fish that week, because I generally like to take in fish at least once a week, and one of my go-tos is salmon. But if I'm not having that week, I supplement it with the omega-3s, which is so important, especially when it comes to working out for joint support and things of that nature. And another thing that I like to do is take my Seamoss Secure as well. It's really easy. Instead of preparing it, it's all in one, the Seamoss, bladderwrack, and burdock root, which is also good for joint support when it comes to training and exercising. And it has all the vitamins and minerals that we need as far as functioning as a human being. This is definitely something that I like to consume as a supplement. If you want yours, make sure you go on the website and purchase it right now, because I'm telling you, they're going real fast. And we always tell you that these are exclusive launches. So don't be one of those people that email me at the last minute and say, Magda, do you still have more Seamoss Secure? I'm hearing so many great reviews. Yeah, don't wait till the last minute. Definitely go on the website and get your Seamoss Secure. Now, first meal I'm going to be showing you will be our homemade strawberry luminous boost waffles made from scratch. It was very easy, simple. It wasn't complicated at all to make. So I used rolled oats, baking powder, luminous boost, salt, and I blended all that in a blender. That was the dry ingredient. For the wet ingredients, I used coconut milk, vanilla extract, some eggs, 2 eggs, and that was pretty much it. And I blend all the ingredients together. Yeah, and I forgot to mention that I add strawberries to the mix as well. So I threw in some strawberries as well, mixed it with the dry ingredients. So that was meal number one, and I paired it with some regular scrambled eggs. Nothing really too crazy. I didn't season it too crazy. I just add regular salt and pepper, and I had that as meal number one. Now, this is not my breakfast every single morning. I change it from day to day. I'm showing you a variety of options that I like to consume. And the reason why I'm using rolled oats instead of regular all-purpose flours, because it's going to help to keep me fuller in the morning. And the reason why I'm not using something high in the GI like all-purpose flour, again, not to demonize it, but if I'm going to eat that first thing in the morning, it's going to spike my insulin up really high, and I'm going to instantly crash and crave for more carbohydrates. So eating something that's more complex like rolled oats is going to help to keep me fuller. It has more of a nutritional content, and then it's going to help to sustain me in the morning. And pairing it with protein, of course, with the amino acids from the eggs, and just it's going to help to keep me fuller as well. So that is meal number one. We're going to get into meal number two, which was a sandwich. I use fresh baked bread, and you can get it from anywhere. Paige is eating it right now. She loves it too. So I used this bread, and I paired it with some homemade chicken breast that I made. And I also used cheese and organic spinach in this sandwich. And the reason why this is a post-workout meal. And this is one of my rules that I always say. If you're working out Your post-workout meal should be something that's going to spike your insulin, which is why I use the bread. I think they use all-purpose flour with this. It's going to help to spike my insulin, but the thing is I'm pairing it with fats, and that kind of slows it up. And normally the rule is not to consume or not to pair your fats with your carbohydrates post-workout because it slows down the spike. You want to replenish your goals along with pairing it with your protein. You want it to spike your insulin for muscle recovery in order for you to repair your muscles. But in my case, I don't want to say that that's law. It's just a rule of thumb, and that's with everything when it comes to health and fitness. But for me, personally, after my workout, I felt like having a slice of cheese. So I added a slice of just mild cheddar cheese with my sandwich, and I toasted it with the chicken breast and the baby spinach. Oh my God, it tastes amazing. So that was meal number 2. I said organic dates with cacao. Paired that up very nicely. That's just going to help to cure my sweet tooth cravings and to help to keep me fuller. Again, because the dates are sweet and they're higher in nutrition, it's a benefit, it's a plus. And then you have the organic raw cacao bar, which is also a plus as well. So that's my snack, and that is also considered meal number 3. The last meal is the nice chicken breast that I made for lunch. I'm also gonna have that. Oh, wow, she's so cute. I made that for lunch, and I'm also gonna have that for dinner. So I had the chicken breast and I paired it with broccoli, something very simple. I didn't have to work too hard in the kitchen because what I did in advance is I prepared everything, and I prepped a big bowl of chicken to make sure that I have enough, not just for today, for the remainder of the 3 days. Now, sometimes people like to prep their meals in advance and have everything laid out in front of them. What I like to do is I like to prep my meals just enough for 2 days, and that 3rd day, go back and get that marinated chicken that's in the freezer or in the fridge, and then just cook it. That way I won't have to have pre-cooked food or leftovers that's in the fridge for days upon days. So that's another tip. If you're one of those picky people like me, that's another thing to consider if you are a little bit picky when it comes to eating leftovers. And the reason why I paired it with broccoli instead of another carbohydrate is because I had the bread for lunch, and just making sure that I monitor or my intake or my carbohydrate intake. Again, I'm not trying to demonize it or how your meal may look. It varies according to your specific fitness goal. And this is not going, again, my meals won't look like this every day. Maybe the next day I may take in more carbs because I'm carb cycling. Maybe today was a low carb day, and then 2 days later I need to replenish my glycogen store, so I'm going to have or take in more carbohydrates. So I want you to be mindful and just use this video as a guide. And also, when it comes to the carbohydrates, it's important to make sure that I'm consuming enough for energy when I'm working out. And then I want to make sure that I replenish my glycogen stores post-workout. And again, I want to say this, it depends on the individual, because if you carb load all week long, you may not need to take in the carbohydrates before your workout, and maybe something like a banana post-workout with your protein would be beneficial. So it all varies per individual. It's very complex. That's why we always say, if you don't know what you're doing, speak to a professional to help to give you a guide to learn how to consume your carbohydrates, how to cycle them in and out, because I see people just go crazy when it comes to cutting out macronutrients and all this keto, intermittent fasting. It's just so much that people are trying to stick by. When it comes to our bodies, it's so unique and complex that no specific eating style is law. Understand that it's what's realistic to you and what you can adhere to for the rest of your life. And that completes my full day of eating video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Whatever video ideas you would like to see, definitely comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you would like to see more of, and get to hit like in this current video. Don't forget to visit the site, because these are running really fast. And I thank you so much again, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Paige, say bye-bye.